You probably just finished segment addition postulates in your geometry class, and now you're moving into angles. We're going to be using that exact same idea, that postulate of adding one segment with another segment to talk about an overall segment. And now we're going to be talking about one angle plus another angle to talk about the overall angle. All right, so the angle addition postulate states, if point B, boom, is in the interior of AOC, okay? So this is the overall angle, the large angle with two smaller angles inside. If point B is in the interior, inside the overall angle of angle AOC, then we know measure, that's what the M stands for, measure of AOB, that measure, plus the measure of BOC, this measure, will give us the measure of the overall angle AOC. All right, so how do we use this postulate? What are you going to be asked to do in your geometry class? Let's take a look at a problem. So let's say I was given an angle, a large angle, DBA. DBA. And on the interior of DBA, I'm given point C. All right. Now what I could be asked here is, what are each one of these angles? But first I would need to know what's the overall amount of the angle. For example, let's say it's 79 degrees. We know that measure of angle DBA equals 79 degrees. So we know this whole thing is 79 degrees. But we also know that this here is 5x plus 4. So that angle right there is represented by the expression 5x plus 4. And this angle here is going to be represented by the expression 8x minus 3. How do we figure out what each one of these angles is, the smaller ones? It's quite simple. What we know is this plus that equals 79. This is where algebra comes into play. So we're going to write this out. 5x plus 4 plus 8x minus 3 equals 79. Where did all of this come from? The information that was given to me. I was given these two expressions and I added them together and said they equal the total, DBA. Now I'm going to use my algebra skills. I'm going to combine like terms, use inverse operation to get x by itself, and then I can figure out what each angle is. So 5x and 8x go together to make 13x. Positive 4 and negative 3 would combine to make a positive 1. That now equals 79. 13x plus 1 equals 79. We're in a two-step equation. Subtract 1 cancels, subtract 1. 13x is still on the left side. Equal sign comes straight down. 79 minus 1 gives me 78. It's now time for me to divide. The opposite of multiplying these two is to divide by the 13. Cancels. Divide by 13. Type it in a calculator if you need to. 78 divided by 13. X would equal 6. Great. I know what x is, but what if I was asked, what is the angle of, measure of angle DB, oops, I meant to say that that's C, DBC. If I'm asked what is the measure of that angle, the way to use this 6 is to plug it into the expression that I was given for that angle. So I know that DBC is represented by 5x, I'm going to change that to a parenthesis, plus 4. So if I now just change where the x was to a 6, I can work this out and figure out exactly how big that angle is. 5 times 6 gives me 30, plus 4, so 34 degrees. is how big this angle would be. Now, two ways to go about figuring out the second angle. You could plug in 6 right there, multiply it by 8, and then take 3 away. That's one option. Or you could say to yourself, because I already know this is 34 degrees, how many more degrees would I need to get to 79? All right? Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. Study hard, and good luck on your upcoming test.